Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soul Magic 99, and we're here with Divine Masculine versus Divine Feminine. We're going to look at some of the energies around both of the masculine and the feminine right now and get some future messages. So first off, we're going to go backwards and forwards between the piles like a conversation. So this is my friend Rachel's deck, Why I Ghosted. I just got spooked. So we've got wounded inner child. I'm going to clarify these with the tarot today. Loser in love. Drained. Mirroring. Intoxicated. And trapped by circumstances. So yes, I mean a lot of us have got that wounded inner child that needs healing. A lot of us have lost loves, had relationship breakdowns. Some of us can feel drained in relationships or drained in life generally. These connections, we are mirroring each other. Excuse me, sorry, got throat chakra issues already. Intoxicated, there are addiction issues in some of these connections. And we got trapped by circumstances, which could mean that one or both of you is already in a relationship of some sort, or trying to get out of a relationship but not able to, or choosing to remain stuck. At the end of the day, you can always free yourself if you choose to. So let's clarify wounded inner child. So we've got the King of Swords here. So your masculine could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it looks to me like he's done work here, because this King of Swords is relaxed. He's on top of a mountain. He's got a higher perspective on things. His sword is not protecting him. There's an owl there for wisdom. There's the birds, which have that higher perspective. And he looks very relaxed. So I do feel he's done some work here in releasing this. But this could have been why he ghosted you before, because he had all these issues. You triggered these issues within him. Then we've got loser in love. We've got Ace of Swords. So, love situations in the past, he could have been trying to resolve these issues. And I feel that with the Ace of Swords, he's had clarity and he's been able to put them into perspective. This could be past relationships. I don't think this is related to the feminine, but it affected your connection. And we've got drained. And we've got temperance. Yeah, I mean, this is having that work-life balance. I feel a lot of people, they focus so much on work, they don't give themselves time to rest. And it could be that your masculine was very focused on his work to distract himself from his thoughts and feelings about his feminine, about this connection. So he's worked on finding this balance within him, and a balance in his life as well, between his work life and his family or pleasure activities. And he's finding that balance within himself between the masculine and feminine energies, I feel, as well. And we've got mirroring here. We've got the Two of Swords. So very much, he didn't want to look at the time, I don't think. The blindfold is on there, and there was indecision here. And he didn't want to look at what you were mirroring back to him at that time. Okay? We've got intoxicated, and we've got the Page of Wands. I feel he was intoxicated by the passion, the lust, and he felt it was like just a lustful connection. He didn't think there was any more to it. And because he had all these feelings of desire, he may have turned to drink or drugs, actually, to help himself deal with the loss of you in his life at that time. And then we got trapped by circumstances, and we've got the Empress. So he does very much see the feminine as the Empress, and he wanted to be for her in her life, but he was trapped at that time. He didn't feel that he was in a position to offer her what she truly deserved at that time. Okay? Because he does want that Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Okay, let's get the feminine's point of view. So we've got 2 captivated by you, finger pointing, fixated, abuse, toxic female, trying to find the real me. Okay, so let's have a look at these issues. So 2 captivated by you. I do feel for a lot of the feminines it was overwhelming, this connection again. This masculine sort of takes over your brain, your thoughts, your feelings. It's difficult to focus, to think straight, you know. And you seem to be, a lot of feminines maybe gave a lot, but didn't actually receive anything in return. Finger pointing, this could be like blaming. Okay, blaming the masculine for not doing this, not doing that. Fixated again, not being able to think clearly. Not being able to think clearly on anything or anyone else apart from the masculine. Abuse here, maybe there was some like behaviours in this connection that were abusive, you know. Obviously this is a general reading, this will be different for everybody, but it could be like emotional abuse, if you like, because there was no give and take. But there could have been other issues here, okay. And we got toxic female. I feel that the feminine felt that the masculine in some instances was attached to a toxic female, which was interfering with this connection. And then we've got trying to find the real me. So the feminine, you know, she may have felt she had no choice but detach from this situation to really focus on herself. So 2 captivated by you. We've got the 3 of Cups. So I feel you know, a lot of the feminines, as I said, they found it very difficult to focus on anyone else, like their friendships, their family, because the masculine was sort of taking over. And they wanted to have that time, that me time, and that time with their friends and family. And we've got finger pointing, and we've got 10 of Cups. So the feminines wanted this connection, you know, this abundant connection, this love connection, happy ever after connection with their masculine. And a lot of the masculines were not owning up to this, having any of these sort of feelings. So again, I feel the feminine had no choice but to walk away from this. And then we got fixated, the Emperor, yeah. So very much wanting the masculine to be that emperor in their lives, very much wanting him to be the man that they could respect, that they could look up to, but he wasn't actually, you know, when you were with him, he wasn't in that energy, and you really wanted him to be in that energy, but he just wasn't in that energy. And with abuse, we've got Ace of Wands. So again, it could have been a purely lustful sexual connection, and you felt that you felt this lack of emotion, and you just felt you were being used, basically, is what I'm picking up from that. And then we got toxic female, 5 of Swords. Yeah, I think it caused a lot of conflicts between you and your masculine, this third party situation. And again, it leads on to trying to find the real me. So the feminine felt she had no choice but to move on. And 3 of Coins, she wanted to work on her own projects, her own, you know, interest in life, to focus on herself. And then we've got 8 of Coins. She wanted to build up that financial stability for herself moving forward. And she wanted Ace of Swords. She wanted clarity. She wanted clarity from her masculine. But at the time, it just wasn't coming forward. So again, she had no choice but to do, you know, do the ghosting or walk away, whatever happened. Okay, so let's get back to the masculine now. So where's he at right now? Yeah, so there could be silence between you right now. He's not sure what to say, so that's why he's not saying anything. But he does want to talk with you and share his dreams and hopes and dreams with you moving forward. So he's thinking about that. He thinks you put some sort of spell on him because he can't get you out of his mind. And again, he may be still drinking, doing drugs or whatever he's doing, working too hard to numb his thoughts and feelings right now. There could be a tower moment coming in, or he's had a tower moment. okay, which will cause him to make a decision to change his life moving forward, because that's what his destiny is. And, you know, when he closes his eyes, all he sees is his feminine, basically. And the passion between you, you know, he can't stop thinking about that passion you shared. And he's on fire for his feminine, basically. And he knows he's got to make a decision about what he does next. And he wants that happiness again. He wants that joy, that sun. And when he spent time with his feminine, he did feel like that. He had that happiness in those moments. And he knows this is a twin flame connection. Okay, so what about the feminine? Yeah, she could be feeling stressed, anxious and fearful right now. Or she has been in that energy at some point, like the Nine of Swords. But she's learned a lot of life lessons. She's feeling more mature. She's learned through experience. And she could be a starseed. A lot of the twin flames are starseeds. And she's learning about this connection that she has. And she likes to be generous. She likes to help other people. So she's in that mode of helping others right now. She's someone that's in touch with nature and the environment and the animals. She feels very strongly about this. And she wants to help others, pass on knowledge she's gained in some way. She wants to help others on this journey. She wants to feel more positive. She is feeling rather more positive and hopeful. She wants to be fulfilled. There could be pregnancy news for some of you here as well. This keeps coming up lately as well. She's in that feminine energy. She's feeling nurturing, loving, caring and kind right now. And she's putting that energy onto herself. She's intelligent. She's, you know, loses logic as well to seek answers to her problems. And she's using her intuition. She's very connected to her intuition and her higher self and connecting with her guides and angels at this time to guide her. So that's beautiful. So how does the masculine see his feminine right now? So he sees her someone who's very understanding. She's very compassionate and she's a very good listener, and she's really listened to him a lot when they've been together. He sees her as somebody very knowing. She has this inner knowing, which freaks him out a bit. He sees her as someone ambitious, someone with confidence. He sees her as a powerful being, someone who's very devoted to her family, her friends. She's a very valuable person. He sees her as that. Excuse me. He sees her as a beautiful orchid. You know, she flourishes in adversity. And she does well in adversity, and she blossoms. And he's seen her blossom over this time. He sees her as a free spirit. She likes to be free, unrestrained. She lives her life how she wants to live her life. And he admires that. He's seen her go through this transformation, and he finds her very enchanting, as usual. And he, you know, dreams about her all the time. He fantasizes about her all the time. She's always on his mind, basically. So what does the masculine... how does the feminine see her masculine? Again, your masculine could be an animal lover. He may rescue animals, or he has pets. He could be, you feel he's in the hermit mode. He's not communicating, or, you know, you've been in separation for some time. You don't know what's going on with him right now. He's somebody who's non-arrogant, someone very thoughtful, you feel. But he's had anger issues in the past. This could be to do with family issues, money issues. And, you know, but he's never vented the anger on you, I don't think. But obviously this is general reading. You find him very sexy, very desirable. He could be an easygoing guy, very laid back, no stress. Obviously, this is general and this is different masculines, you know, for all of you. So take what resonates. You feel he's a very protective person. He's reliable. He's a very helpful person. And he could be someone who's got his own business. He's a very powerful businessman. He has status and wealth for some of you. Okay, so what does the masculine want moving forward with this connection? Well, it looks like he does want a home with his feminine moving forward. He wants to be settled and content in your own little love nest. He did recognise, he knows that there's a soul connection. He did recognise this when he met you. He may not have admitted that. He loves kissing you. The passion between you, it just really turns him on. He wants to get to know each other. He wants you to both get to know each other really deeply. And he wants you to have fun times together, laughter together, just enjoy being in each other's company. And he just wants to come back. He does want to reunite with you here. And, you know, as soon as he saw you, when your eyes met, he was smitten. Basically, he may never have admitted that to you. What about the feminine? What does she want? So she wants romantic times, walking on the beach together at sunset. There could have been a third party. We had that come up, didn't we, in the ghosting. There was another woman involved somewhere along the line here for some of you. Yes, you felt there was some deceit and lies coming from him. This could have been to do with that connection. You want to go slow dancing to sexy music with him. You felt that instant attraction with your masculine. And you'd like to go on an exotic holiday. For some of you, it could be a honeymoon. And again, you want to be back in each other's arms again. And you know that you now deserve love and to be loved, and you want that for yourself. Again, whether it's with this masculine or someone else that comes into your life. So what does the masculine want to say? You are a hot, sexy woman. You're loving, generous, intelligent human being. I realise now I've hurt you. I'm so sorry, and I've hurt myself. I'm going through a divorce or a separation from my karmic partner, and it's taking longer than I thought. I wanted to tell you how I felt, but I didn't trust myself. I just feel I hurt everyone and I love. It's not deliberate, but it seems to happen, and I really didn't want to hurt you. So what does the feminine want to say back? When I met you, I didn't trust you, and it's just how I feel about most people. It's also because I don't trust myself. I feel like I gave up on love a long time ago, and then I met you and everything changed in my heart. When I'm working, I suddenly hear your voice in my head and the moans of pleasure you made when we made love, and I find myself getting very wet. I did not expect the sex to feel so good, and I become jaded just going through the motions to come, but it was so much more with you. Deep down I'm romantic, but my heart has been trodden on many times, and I'm scared to love again, to be hurt again. So let's get the ghostly whispers of love now. So we've got music. I send you messages through songs. This is a masculine. My energy moves things around. I project my scent to you. The physical separation is an illusion. So you're connecting on the 5D, and I protect you in spirit. So what about the feminine? I am healing. Pay attention to the signs I send you. So she's sending signs to the masculine. Spirit messages through spirit animals. Messages through numbers. So the feminine is sending the masculine lots of signs to help him along the way, and she's confirming that this is a twin flame connection here. So let's look at the divine perspective messages, and then we'll get some timings and what might happen next messages. So for the masculine, we've got stable foundation. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to move forward, and he wants that commitment, a wedding or a marriage. And he wants the end of this cycle of not talking, not speaking. So what about the feminine? So she wants a smooth transition. She's gained spiritual knowledge. She wants to leave the past where it belongs. She has been disappointed, but she wants that abundance moving forward with her masculine. So let's get some messages about what might happen next in this connection. So what might happen next with this connection? So we're going to get some timings if they come out, and what might happen, you know, what you might do. timings, you know, are very variable, obviously, and it's just a general reading, so just take what resonates for you. Okay. So it looks like some of you are going to be getting a text. I will text you. Some of you will get to meet the family. Some of you will buy a house together. Got February, December, day at a museum, not right now, May, October, coffee, spring and winter. So obviously there's lots of you watching, and this is just a general reading, so take what resonates. Okay, so they're your messages for today, so thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings.